This episode is sponsored by Squarespace.
Full frame versus crop sensor. Can you even tell the difference? Let's find out.
What's really going on here? You guys saw for yourself. I shot with a $6,000 full frame setup and a $2,000 crop sensor setup, and there's barely any differences in the photos. I posted on my Instagram a couple comparisons. People couldn't tell the difference. It's pretty crazy, the similarities in these photos. Now, I did edit them the same exact way, and yes, they are edited because this is a real world comparison. What your client gets, that is what all that matters. And if you can get a photo coming out of a $2,000 camera and edit it and make it look identical to a photo coming out of a $6,000 camera, I mean, that's all that matters, right? That's the important part. And I think that there's still a misconception out there, and I think that's never gonna go away. It happened to me when I had a crop sensor camera. I always looked at the full frame like, oh, exactly. Like, that's the ultimate goal. Like, when I get to full frame, it's gonna take my work to the next level, and that's just not true. You've seen the results. The proof is in the pudding. You know, I shot in good light, I shot in low light, and even then, you could barely tell the difference. So there are some advantages to using a full frame sensor. This is why I like to shoot with full frame cameras myself. You get better dynamic range, better color, you get those creamier backgrounds, what everyone calls the full frame look, and you just overall you get more detailed images. And I know both cameras are 24 megapixel, but I have always noticed that when you zoom in into the image in Lightroom, you notice that the full frame image just has more detail, and that's only for us photographers. The client doesn't see, it just does not matter. At the end of the day, guys, what's gonna make a bigger difference in your photos is retouching, composition, lighting. All these other things are gonna play a bigger factor than the size of the sensor, and that's basically the message that I wanted to get out in this video. You guys, I mean, that's why I wanted to do this comparison, because I know that there isn't much difference. You know, the biggest difference is when you're post-processing. You just gotta make sure you know, with full frame, you have more leeway, you have more to play with than a crop sensor file. But if you shoot right and you shoot how if you envision your shot, you shoot it like that, you're not gonna have a problem with the dynamic range, with all that other jazz. I hope to inspire many people here to just use your gear and use it to its full potential, because you can create amazing work with what you have in your hand. Get a good portrait lens. A good lens will make a bigger difference than a full frame sensor. Get yourself a nice lens. invest in some education and learn how to retouch better. That will take your work to the next level, not that full frame camera. So I hope everyone enjoyed the video and the message behind it. I think that, you know, the gap between full frame and crop sensor is very, very small now. You can create some amazing work with just about any camera nowadays. So yeah, if you are new here, please subscribe. I got photo tutorials every single week. You don't want to miss out. So till the next video, peace. Squarespace offers beautiful, elegant, award-winning templates. Personally, I love their clean and minimalistic look. They also offer 24/7 customer support, so they're gonna be there when you need them. And the best part about it is you don't need to be a web or graphic designer to create your own website. Anyone can do it. So make sure you head over to squarespace.com/Manny Ortiz. Make sure you use the coupon code Manny and you will get 10% off.